Hi, this video is all about this telecaster from the 80s. Is it a telecaster? Isn't it a telecaster? I'll leave that one up to you. This Fernandes TEJ-85. It's from 1987. It's a telecaster, but not really a telecaster. You can see it's got this whammy bar here. It's got these shark fin inlays, and it's got a headstock that'll take your eye out if you're not careful. So a little bit on the backstory of this guitar. A very good friend of mine, Christian, contacted me and asked me if I'd be interested in this. He has one himself and he saw one in a second-hand store in Japan. I used to work with Christian years back in Tokyo. We've always kept in touch, talked about guitars, always talking about modifications, pickups, different styles and so on. And so when he contacted me about this, I looked at the picture and thought, I wasn't quite sure. It wasn't really my style. I'm more into your classic kind of guitars. I thought, okay, why not? Let's give it a try, see how it is. If I don't like it, I can always flip it. So he sent it over.
So I just received this today, all the way from Japan.
Okay, my first impressions of this guitar was, to be honest, I picked it up, started playing it and I thought, it's got quite a wide fretboard and I'm not used to that. I'm more used to Strats and Les Pauls and that kind of shaped fretboard. This is a little bit wider. I suppose a little bit thinner. It's not too thin though. It's not like a real speed neck, but it's still a fast neck. The more I played it, the more I like it. I actually like it a lot. It's got a Floyd whammy on it. It's not actually a Floyd, it's a licensed Floyd. It's an FRT one. It's pretty good. It's actually one of the smoothest ones I've played for a long time. So the pickups in this are branded Fernandes pickups. I don't know if they're actually the original pickups because I've seen a lot of pictures and they seem to be active pickups, but it could be. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I don't really know a lot about these, but I'm going to put some details up from the catalogue now. pickup, I really didn't like it when I first started playing it. Didn't like it at all. But now actually watching back to recordings I did earlier, it does sound pretty good. I'm quite impressed by how it's recorded. I may still change it out. I've actually got this, and this is a Gibson 498T pickup from normally found in Les Pauls and other Gibson guitars. A lot of people don't like this, but I don't mind them, and I think it might actually match this guitar. And if you look there, it goes quite well with the chrome plating here. So I'm possibly going to do another video on this, actually setting it up, changing the pickup out, and it's got some dings in it, and see if I can touch those up and make it look better. I probably can't make it look new, but let's see how close I can do it. Neck pickup's pretty good actually. I liked it. There's not really much to say that. It's pretty standard. Maybe I'd like to put a telecaster neck pickup in it at some point, but for now it sounds pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. The headstock's pointy, which is fun. I haven't had pointy headstock since the 90s, so for me this is really fun. I like that. A bit about the controls. So this is a tone control, but I've seen a lot of pictures where it's actually a high and low cut, so this possibly is a modification. You've got the standard volume, and you've got a three-way selector switch here. The neck, I think, is probably a rosewood neck. It's a nice player, I'll say that. It looks pretty nice close up. Something this guitar brings out me, which I really like, is I want to play something a bit different. I want to play that kind of 90s skate thrashy punk sound. I want to play Faith No More. I want to play Public Enemy meets Anthrax. I want to play all that kind of sound with this, which is great. It also brings up a little bit of the 80s. That's probably the headstock and a bit of thrash metal. That's probably the fret markers and the headstock. And it's a Telecaster. I mean, how often do you want to play things like that on a Telecaster? Okay, it's a Telecaster with this, but it's still a Telecaster. How cool is that? Love it. Okay, thanks very much for watching the video. If you've got any questions about this guitar or anything else, please leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them, and I hope to see you again soon.